Hello, everybody. Dan D. Federici is here from Saratoga Report. I am here today with Stephen Struss of the Saratoga Automobile Museum. Steve, how little misleading out there with that bright sun but cold air, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's beautiful, but it's a very brisk 39 degrees still. So
Yeah, exactly. I got fooled. Hey, you guys are crushing it lately at the Auto Museum. You guys just have things going. I mean, you had a nice event Wednesday night,
mhm.
just last night. You've got a kids event this weekend. Can you tell everybody you want to start what you've got going on there?
Sure. Yeah, last night we had our first Nights at the Museum event, which is kind of part social mixer, also just having the museum open past 5 p.m. for people who work during the day that actually want to be able to come check it out. It was really great. It was very well attended. It was supposed
Great.
to happen back in December, but the last 3 months we've had snowstorms every time that we're supposed to have the event. So we finally had our first one. But it was a really good time. It was nice to see a different kind of crowd at the museum. It's different seeing the exhibit under night as well too. Have more focus on the lights, which is really cool. And that event's going to be every final Wednesday of the month going forward. So we're going to have different themes and stuff tied in with Bond. We're going to have a trivia night one night. We're going to have some music one night, a martini making class one night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So,
Very cool.
that.
Each month, there's a different concept each month.
Yep. Yep. Just kind of like I said, like a rolling kind of like a social evening. There's some drinks, there's some food, and all that kind of stuff too. So it's a different take on seeing the exhibit under literally different light. So it's fun.
Yes. I have been there at night, and you're a couple of events actually, and it is a nice change of pace to see him that way, especially with Bond, right?
Exactly.
Bond is
Yeah.
someone and you've got can we touch on the Bond since we mentioned the Bond exhibit for those that aren't familiar, or maybe if you could touch on it for a minute.
Sure. Yeah. Back in November, we opened up our new featured exhibit here at the museum. It's called Bond in Motion. It features 20 plus vehicles, cars and props and stuff like that used in all of the Bond films, going all the way back to the original over the last 60 years. They're all actual movie used on-screen vehicles. So some are stunt cars, some are the actual what they call the Hero 1 car, which is the really pretty one they use for all the close-ups and stuff like that. And we have cars from just about every film and every era of Bond. So that's been really, really popular so far. Typically we do 2 or 3 exhibits a year, but given the size and the scope of this one, we're actually keeping this all year, so it'll be on display through the very end of this year. So it's been super well attended so far. It's already broken all of our records for single day attendance and stuff like that already, and we're technically in our slow season here in the winter. So this summer we're going to be doing really great. We're really excited for it.
Yeah, I imagine and I've been to that exhibit, folks. That it is a must see. I would do it now before you get caught up in the holidays and stuff, and you know how quickly a year can go by. So I'd suggest you do it now. That is really neat. And my favorite was the submarine car that they have there. That's
that's a popular one.
Good. You got some things going forward. You got some special one-time events coming up, I think, starting this weekend, right?
We do. Yeah. This Saturday, we have our Kids Gala, which is an event we've done a couple times now. It's a fun take. Obviously, we're always trying to do great kids events and youth programming and stuff like that. So this is a gala that was planned, organized, chaired up by, and going to be attended by kids of all ages. So it's going to be really fun. Chance for kids to kind of dress up and have some fun. There's going to be a DJ and games and food and stuff like that. So tickets are still available for that. You can buy tickets online on our website, and that is this Saturday, April 1st. And that's going to be a lot of fun.
What would you say is the typical age range for that event?
A lot of the kids that were on the committee for it were in the 9 to kind of 13 age. Okay. So it's definitely a kid a little bit older who's going to maybe appreciate, have a little more fun, getting dressed up and dancing and being with some friends and stuff like that. But
sure.
And we do suggest a parent obviously come along too. So it's kind of a parent-kid gala event. It's a lot of fun. There's going to be some food and like some snacks and stuff like that. And we have a DJ coming in and some other fun events happening with that too. So it's going to be a good time.
Great. And then you got some things coming down the road as well, right?
We do. Next week, we do every couple times a year, I think 4 times a year, we do a Brooks Barbecue dinner here as a fundraiser for the museum. That's always popular. If you've ever had Brooks Barbecue, it's a delicious dinner for the night. That's going to be next Tuesday, the 4th, I believe, which you can still pre-order for that online as well.
And if I can interrupt you on that,
yep.
Is that simply like the other Brooks Barbecue fundraisers I've seen where you just go pick it up, or
yep.
can you have the food inside?
Yep, no, it's just a pickup. We just offer basically you kind of drive around the museum. We hand it to you right in your car. You don't have to even get out of your car. It's
Yeah.
as easy as
So
possible.
it's about 2 minutes of effort, and you got your dinner and you're
Yep,
gone. Okay.
exactly. And it's delicious food. They make some of the best barbecue I've ever had.
Yes.
It's super popular in this area, so it's that's gonna be next week. You can pre-order that still now. And then next week we're actually going down to the New York Auto Show. It's our 7th year, I believe, now going down to the New York Auto Show, which is one of the biggest car events in the world. It's been going on for over 130 years now. We actually have a couple booths down there where we display some classic cars, and we're going to be showing off for the first time our new sweepstakes car for this year. We've talked to you, we've worked with you in the past before with our sweepstakes car. In the past, we've given away Porsches and Maseratis and stuff like that. This year, we just announced last week, actually, we have a brand new Porsche GT4, which is a real slick car. It's bright blue. It's real eye-catching car. So that's gonna be our giveaway car this year, our sweepstakes car, and we'll have that down in New York City with us to show off before bringing it back to Saratoga. So
That's right. And you'll make some sales, I assume. Are you allowed to make sales inside the
absolutely,
thing?
yeah.
That's great. I didn't. Again, you guys do so much there. I lost track that you go to the New York Auto Show, and I have been to it once. And you're right; it is
Mhm.
mammoth. It's not. It could be overwhelming, but it's so cool that you don't feel overwhelmed. But
Yeah, right,
it has the size to potentially overwhelm, but it just doesn't.
right.
You're awestruck is kind of what I would view it as.
Right, and that's gonna be fun. We're there for about 2 weeks, so we'll be down there for that. But in the meantime, while we're still here, there's other events happening at the museum throughout the month. We're getting into our busy season, spring and summer, so we're gonna have car shows basically every weekend. Different events here at the museum every weekend, so our calendar is completely full. So we're excited.
That's great. Steve, thank you for joining us. Folks, SaratogaAutomuseum.org. And all these events from the kids. The kids, my daughter we have a family event Saturday, so we can't go, but I would be taking my 9-year-old daughter, just knowing we just got back from the father-daughters dance. So it would be an extension of that as far as I'm concerned, if she could get to do that. So folks, this is a great event. Nice event. Parents get like you said, you'll be watching them. It's safe. It's quality. It's not involving a computer screen.
Yeah, right.
This is all good, folks. So check it out, Saratoga Auto Museum, Automobile Museum.org.
Mhm.
And is it Auto Museum or Automobile Museum?
SaratogaAutomuseum.org is the site.
Okay,
Mhm.
but the official title is Saratoga Automobile Museum. Is that
That's right.
correct?
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
everybody says auto, which
Yeah. It saved you a
which is
few
fine.
letters typing in the email. So,
Yeah. Okay. Excellent, Steve. Thanks for joining us.
Dan, thank you as always.
Take care.
Bye now.